was on TV?
I don't remember the name of it, but
it was on TV?
No, it was on this website. That website you put me on to.
Oh, we never know next. I actually need to go home and watch some Power, man, to catch up.
So you ready?
I'm ready.
Welcome everybody. This is
no music today. Hold on, time out. No music.
No music, man. I unfortunately I forgot my speaker, so.
Oh, okay.
No music today, but we're still gonna keep things going anyways. Welcome everybody. We like to. I guess we'll get some music from JT then. That's the intro, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just to get you on that intro vibe, we are the More Life Podcast, back again with another episode number 16.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16, like the NCAA tournament.
A lot of people don't make it 16.
All right. Well, we did.
Yep.
Hello. I am your host, Mr. Wynn. To my right is my co-host, Mr. JT. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
JT Money.
With all
with no money.
Of the money in the world. You
know.
Hello.
Mellow.
Somebody's a little.
What's up?
Hyper today. Okay.
Yeah, you said hello. Just came to my head.
Gotcha. And another thing we got is another great episode today. So it feels weird starting off with no music, don't it? It's like,
yeah, I feel lost.
I don't know, but we're going to keep this thing going anyway. So got a lot of great topics today, as usual. So I guess we'll go ahead and jump on into this thing since I forgot the speaker. We got no intro music. May as well jump on into the show, I guess. My bad, man.
Yeah, might as well.
Hopefully it don't affect us going forward. Anyways.
Yeah.
How have you been, man? Everything been good?
Gucci, man. Just been grinding. Busy weekend.
Yeah.
Busy weekend coming up. Yeah.
What you been up to, man? What's
getting ready for his wedding for my homeboy.
Oh wow, okay. Homeboy getting married. Your best friend? Or
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Shouts out to him.
One of them.
Where's it gonna be at? Where's the wedding gonna be at?
Somewhere in past Fayetteville.
Okay.
Nah, you got me out there in the country.
Oh, okay, well, that's okay. At least you ain't gotta go too far away from home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Could be worse. Could be on some island somewhere with no reception and no
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
I don't know, because it's hurricane season right now, so I don't know.
No Wi-Fi.
You can get Wi-Fi.
Imagine that. I'm just saying, you might be on one that doesn't have any Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you're right. Could be one of them.
One of those small ones.
Private islands that people get stranded on.
Yep, could be. But yeah, man, same thing over here, man. Ain't nothing much going on. Same old, man. You know, same old. That's all I can say.
Same old. Getting ready for that season, baby.
What season?
That Madden season, baby.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gearing up. No, I'm not gonna cop it this year. Yeah, I think.
Liar.
No, I'm serious. I'm really being serious right now. I am going to. I know you heard about all of the
glitches.
No, not even that. The recent news with Madden. For those of y'all who may not know, we're talking about the latest line? Football game.
With the line.
With the line when they took the line out.
Yeah.
Well, not the line. Colin Kaepernick's name.
Yeah.
Took his name out of the song on the game. Thought that was kind of corny, and then they came up with a corny excuse for it. So
what was the excuse? I ain't heard.
They said that they basically didn't know if they had clearance for his name to be on the game. Which isn't even a real thing, basically.
It's really
So it's like
iffy question.
No, it's not.
Because if he answered
if you
really ain't no good answer, but
no. But the thing is,
could have came up with a better answer.
The thing is, they're lying.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
they're trying to protect their name.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what the whole problem is.
I'm trying to tell you, man, 2K ain't coming.
And a lot of people are, standing out on this one. So I'm gonna get with the
ESPN hit with 2K again, another football game. It'd be a wrap.
ESPN.
Yeah, they used to have ESPN 2K.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
Football.
It must not have been that good.
It was only one.
Well, yeah, so it wasn't that good then.
It was actually decent.
Well, it
for
didn't.
That time,
it didn't sell. It must not have sold then if they only made one. They didn't make no money. Well, that's business 101, baby.
Madden issue.
Hey, people have been trying to dethrone that game for decades, and it hasn't happened.
And
it might one day,
but
it hasn't happened yet.
Madden have downgraded since the years, apparently. A lot of people is not impressed with Madden as they used to be.
Well,
I'm
going
to copy it because I need a football game in my life.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I'm gonna stand with Kaepernick on this one, man. But I feel you.
Hey,
more power to anybody who out there, I don't knock anybody, but I just, I felt the way. So, and I need an excuse not to waste money anyway. So that's a good excuse not to waste any money, if you know what I mean.
Good excuse.
We coming off of a pretty hot weekend in the music industry.
Yeah, I heard Nicki's album drop.
Queen dropped over the weekend. I think it was a surprise drop too. I don't think it was supposed to come out this early.
No, it was supposed to come out this weekend.
That's what I was thinking. So yeah, that's pretty big. Nicki Minaj is arguably the biggest female rapper in the game right now, and has been for a while. So she's dropped an album, and this is pretty much her weekend. A lot of people talking about it on social media, a lot of buzz around it. I actually did hear most of the album. I haven't heard all of it, but I listened to a good 70% maybe, and I'm
good amount.
I'm impressed. I gotta say, I'm not really, not to knock on Nicki. I'm not really a fan of her music, even though I respect her talent. You know what I'm saying? It's just her music just ain't my lane. Like she talking about being a Barbie and all that girly stuff, and it's cool for the women. Yeah, that just ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I respect her, her talent, her skill set. Yeah. She's dope. You know what I'm saying? So I listened to the album.
Your money's back, baby.
And she
waiting on Mr. Carter now. She
definitely put her work in on this one. This might even be her best album. Speaking of Mr. Carter, man, ain't no telling what he gonna do because he's so high up on that plateau of having money, and the mixture of having a lot of money and being really high. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what we're gonna get from him.
Really high.
But that was a pretty dope album. It's been a pretty dope year for Young Money. Drake with the release earlier this summer. And then Nicki following up with her release. You know what I'm saying? They're going to make a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to hear anything off of it?
No, I haven't. I haven't. I actually found out, Saturday, it had actually dropped with Friday. So I haven't caught it yet. I'll probably try to listen to it if I can today or tomorrow. It'll probably be tomorrow, though.
Well, she's very lyrical. So if
she is, man.
If you're out there, you like lyrics, you're gonna like this one.
I like her. I always liked her. I just like how she rap.
She got the wordplay, and she got a lot of different styles.
Yeah.
Like there's a few songs on there where she raps differently, throughout like 3 different ways in the same song. You know what I'm saying? And her wordplay is off the chain. So she can play with them words. She's like a walking dictionary, man.
Yeah.
And the thing I respect the most about it is that she writes her own shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in the game, no diss to them, but a lot of people don't. A lot of artists, and that's pretty common, in all across all genres, R&B, country music. A lot of people have writers.
That's just the way music is, though.
That's the way music is. So when you have an artist who can perform and write their own music, that's talented.
Yeah.
You the double whammy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah.
She got a song in there where she sampled an old Biggie song back in the day where he was rapping about all of the famous women in the industry that he wanted to sleep with.
I remember that song.
Yeah, so she redid that with her own little twist on it. I thought that was pretty dope. She named a lot
I heard she had a song talking about Meek.
That's the one I'm talking about. She named a lot of rappers. I was gonna say she named a lot of them, but at the same time, it was like in a jokingly trolling kind of way. I don't think it was meant to be taken serious. You know what I'm saying? She coming at a lot of motherfuckers. Like for instance, she was like, I was messing with Young Thug for a little while, but I walked in the closet one day. He was trying on my dresses. You know what I'm saying? So that pretty much lets you give you the temperature of how she coming on that song. You know what I'm saying? And she taking shots at everybody, but it's all in fun. She the queen, as she titled it, so she can do that. You know what I'm saying? She up there.
Anybody else dropped one?
An album? There was another album. Who that was? You got the Travis Scott album that just dropped. I think that was last week.
Dropped?
Astro World, yeah. I think that was about a week ago. And that album has been really going in. Like, people love Travis Scott, man. They love him. I still am late to the party.
You still trying to figure out why everybody like him.
I'm late to the party, man. I don't know where it's at. I got the address, but I don't know how to get there.
I think
because I don't know what's going on.
A lot of people like him because, for me, I like him because he do have some nice tracks. Like the beats be going in. Some stuff I don't know what the hell he's talking about. But that's a lot of young cats that they be rapping nowadays. So.
Right.
But I think that's why a lot of people like him. Just he be having some nice tracks and hits.
Yeah.
Catchy catchy chorus, I guess you would say.
Okay, well, yeah, he makes catchy music. I get that. You know, that's always gonna be popular when you can make music that everybody wants to sing.
He is with a Kardashian, so he will fall off.
You think so? Cause he rolling right now, man.
Most of them fall off.
He up there, yeah. I ain't arguing with you, but right now, he better be smart.
I think the only one still holding on is Kanye.
He fell off mentally.
Yeah, I was gonna say he barely holding.
This dude was getting liposuction and all kind of shit. So
I ain't hear about that.
You didn't see him on TV, TMZ talking about how he got liposuction?
Nah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, he fell off, bro. Anyways, but yeah, that dude Travis, man, he's up there on that Migos, level.
Yeah, he up there.
Like the dude,
right now.
Dude is pretty hot. So I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, but I'll figure it out eventually. I finally figured out, the Migos. It took me a few years to understand them, but
What's
got
them?
The Migos.
Yeah, I know. What you figure out about them?
Why people like them?
Why you feel?
It's the same reason you said, because they make catchy music, and they beats be tight.
They definitely are catchy.
But it took me I ain't gonna say it took me a while to figure that out, but it took me a while to get with the program, I guess you could say. I still don't listen to them.
When you got with the program, Bad and Bougie?
I still don't listen to them. But I get it, and I'm cool with it. It is what it is. I understand the evolution of rap music. You know what I'm saying? They on tour right now with Drake, man, and that arena they was in looked like
off the chain.
Off the chain. Looked like everybody in there getting their money's worth, because everybody in there they jumping up and down. They are just off the chain. So yeah, shouts out to them, man. Them boys getting a lot of money too.
Yeah.
All these rappers, the top rappers, a lot of them, man, because the way this thing is set up nowadays, a lot of guys are independently raking these checks in, man. So these boys getting paid, man. Shouts out to them.
Since you spoke of Drake, how you feel about his 2 videos he dropped?
Which 2 videos?
Nonstop and
Have I seen
In My
that?
Feelings.
Yeah, I have seen those.
In My Feelings made me want to go to New Orleans.
In My Feelings, I definitely saw
Kiki
it.
song.
Yeah, because he was standing on the front yard.
With Lala.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I definitely saw that.
And
Drake is a really good actor. Let me just throw that in there, man.
He is, man. That was a creative video.
That's a talented dude. But yeah, that was a dope video. I can't remember the other one. What's the other one you said?
Nonstop.
Is that the one where he was like in Europe? Okay, got you. That was pretty dope too. The dude is dope, man. What you expect, man?
Yeah.
He at that point in his career where it ain't much he could do.
Can't stop, won't stop.
It's like how Kanye was about 5 years ago when he put out the CD with no cover and no promo, and that shit still went platinum. Like that's what Drake is now. You can just put out a CD with no cover, no promo, don't tell nobody. That shit going platinum. And that's rare.
No date, no nothing.
No date, nothing. So, dude up there, man. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to all them motherfuckers.
He probably can make an album with the owl sound in the background, the whole song.
Probably could.
And it'd be it.
I saw them dudes playing basketball, man. He really don't look like he can ball. Him against the Migos.
Yeah. Did you see him when he was with Kentucky? When he was out there shooting with Kentucky? I think it was Kentucky.
No.
A few years ago. Nigga airballed the ball. Like, worse than I do. Like, these mines hit the rim.
For real?
Yeah.
That's all right.
It might break the thing, but...
That's all right. Well, he can't play no ball, but he can do everything else.
Yeah.
So, hey, it levels out. Have you ever heard of Movie Pass?
Yeah. I don't know
Have you ever had it?
No, I'm about to say, I don't know what it's about, but I heard it.
Well, basically, for anybody who doesn't know, Movie Pass is basically a thing, from what I've heard, it's this little card you can, or like a membership you can get where you can see unlimited movies for $10 a month. You get your card, you go to the movie theater.
I thought it was, you can get movies for free or something.
No, you go to the movies.
Okay.
So basically, them boys their business is doing pretty bad.
I can believe it.
Now, who would think that wouldn't be a good idea, though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
But what happens is people are using it more than they expected. See, they didn't expect certain people out there, they said 15% of their customer base uses the card daily for multiple movies. So they raping the system. Even though they ain't raping the system, because the rule is unlimited movies every month for $10. So they really taking advantage of that unlimited. It's like that.
You can go use $10 a month.
Mm-hmm. Pay $10 a month.
$9.99 plus
card. Tax.
Use that.
Go to the movie theater.
$11.
Show them their card.
Show them that card.
They let you in.
Get your ticket.
Yeah, that's how it works. And they told people it's unlimited. It's like the 400-pound dude that show up to the buffet. And the buffet like, wait, it really ain't all you can eat because you can eat too much. You're going to put us out of business. That's what they're doing. And it's 15% of them. So that's thousands of people.
Yeah. I thought you were saying they were about to say they doing bad because of the internet.
No, that ain't even the problem.
Yeah, I see. They just
they
taking advantage of that.
Exactly. It's the opposite. They doing too good. Too many people going to see it. So them boys.
They going every day of the week.
They just last month. What was it?
Hey, Kyle, let's go to the movies.
Right.
Oh,
And then they sitting in that all day watching everything, and then go back again tomorrow and do it again.
And watch it again. Same movie they just seen.
Same movie, or another movie. But they just doing it. So who's doing that?
Hey, Monday we're gonna watch the right side.
I tell you that much.
Monday we'll watch the right side, then Tuesday we'll watch the left side.
Yeah, Wednesday we'll go back to the right side again. But anyways, man, so them boys last month they had to apply for a loan to stay in business. That's ugly.
That is bad.
That's bad, man. When you got to apply for an emergency loan, so they got their loan.
Doing good, but it's doing bad.
Yeah, stock prices dropped 50%, and they ended up having to change. What you about to say?
That's like McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
When old boy came in and took the dairy out the refrigerator, the ice cream out the refrigerator, and gave them the powder milk for them to make milkshakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta cut costs, man.
Yeah. And that's exactly what they did. Yeah. They started cutting costs by changing the rule.
You know what they're gonna do?
What they've already done is they said you can't.
18,
No, that's what they thought about doing that, right? But then people was pissed. People was like, "Oh no, we ain't paying it." Just like the episode of Martin, we ain't paying the $5. So what they did was they said, "All right, what we'll do is we'll just." Is that you? Oh.
No.
What we'll do is we will. What did he say? Oh, we're gonna take it down. You can only watch 3 movies a month for $10. They pretty much unlimited to 3. And that's what they're gonna do to stay in business.
I guess they got to.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
They're gonna be catching the new releases now.
Who?
Whoever got it.
Right, that's it. That's all they
want. New releases.
Hold on, man. We can't see everything no more, man. Dang, that's cold, man. 3 movies a month for $10. It's still a good deal, though, I guess. How much it costs to go to the movies?
About probably
for
like 15.
15 for a ticket, adult ticket?
Maybe.
All right,
probably
so yeah.
More.
So that's, if you pay straight up, it's $45
yeah.
for 3 movies. Versus 10. It's still a deal.
Yeah.
But I know them people pissed. They can't go to the movies all day. Now they finna be bored. Now they finna go out to get a job. Dang, bro, I may as well go in and get a job.
Get a part-time job for your part-time job.
I heard you can work at the movies and you can watch all the movies you want for free. I don't know if that's true, but a dude told me.
That probably is true.
He used to work at the movies, and that's how he got a lot of girls, because he was able to take them to the movies. I'm questioning what kind of girls are he's dating. That's all it takes is
to go to the movie.
A date to the movies.
Where they was at.
Goodness, simple-minded. Anyways, I read a story online about this pit bull. You're a pit bull fan, aren't you? Don't you got a dog?
Yeah, I got a pit.
You got a pit, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're a pit bull lover, right?
Yeah. So
pit bull supporter?
Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with them.
Of course, right? So a lot of people, there's this common thing where people look at pit bulls like they should all be killed because they evil
they
or
have
whatever
a bad
they
name.
say. Yeah, they got a bad reputation because of a few bad situations. So, you know what I'm saying? We got a situation out there that in California that I read about. Neighborhood was on fire. Neighborhood was on fire.
They got fires out there. Right?
Yeah, of course.
They try to put them out with water holes.
They got to do something.
Did you hear about that part?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So,
I'll go back to that.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. Neighborhood starts catching on fire. Local pit bull in the backyard starts barking loud. Runs up to his owner's back door, start, pawing at the door. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to let him know, hey, wake up.
It's dangerous out here, man.
Because it's the middle of the night.
Motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker.
And I'm tied up. Hey, y'all need to wake up.
I'm going to be a hot dog.
So anyway. Sick. So he finally wakes up the owner. It's a woman. She has a small child. They live in the house. And she opens up the back door. As soon as she opens up the back door, the pit bull runs full speed into the house. She's like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? Because you know your dog.
Yeah.
She's like, my dog, that's strange. Wake me up in the middle of the night, running the house full speed. What's going on? So she looks outside. She sees down the street, it's a fire coming, taking the neighborhood. So basically, the dog was warning her.
Yeah.
She immediately switches into mommy mode. Like I said, she got a baby. So now she got to go save her baby. Runs back to the back room, only to find the dog dragging the baby out by the diaper. She already 10 steps ahead of her. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Trying to save the baby.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But they say pit bulls are evil.
No, they just got a bad reputation,
He's
man.
got a bad reputation, man. This pit, the only thing on his mind wasn't that, because he could have ran free.
Yeah, could have just kept going.
Could have did what he wanted to do, but he went to go save that baby.
Helped her out.
Shouts out to that pit bull, man.
Yeah, pit bulls have a bad reputation. They're actually good dogs to have, actually, in the right hands.
Right.
They're actually a work dog. So that's why they have a lot of energy.
Okay.
But they just have a bad reputation from years ago. People fighting them and breeding them the wrong way.
Right. Right. I definitely
aggressions. Bossers are like that too. Bossers have a bad reputation too. They're actually the best family dog you can actually have.
Oh yeah.
They're very friendly and energetic. So you got kids, they're good with them. They're just like certain dogs just have a bad reputation from time.
And I think that we excuse me, we as humans, we play a part in that because, like you said, we the one who came up with the idea of fighting them. Yeah. Putting two dogs in a cage and making them fight each other to the death. Yeah. And then we want to say they evil because they fight to the death. When we the one who put them in the cage and made them, I remember when I was growing up, it was this dude in my neighborhood who had pits, and he used to fight his pits all the time. And he used to feed them cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Put cocaine in their dog food. And he used to tell them, we kids, so we don't know no better. But I just remember him saying, this is going to make them strong. Yeah. This would make them strong. Come to find out, when I grow up, I'm like, this dude was giving his dogs coke. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they just got a bad reputation, man. It's sad because you won't know until you educate, about them. So, they actually, there's different breeds of pit bulls, but they all have that background of being a workhorse dog.
That's what's up.
So that's why they get that strength. You know what I'm saying? But
might have to give me one day.
That's if you overcome the dog fear.
It's not a fear. They stink. They stink, and you gotta walk them, and they shit all over the place, and they fur be all over the couch, and then I be sneezing. I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah. See, you don't need one then.
But what I say is, if I get the right environment for them, if I can, you know what I'm saying, if I get a big enough yard where I can keep them in the yard, because that yard I got right now is too small, and ain't nowhere to tie him up at. He'll be all in the neighborhood. Yeah. And I feel like somebody might mess with him because it ain't enclosed. But I give me a big enough yard, make it happen.
They're real good dogs, man.
What happened with the house fire you was about to say?
Oh, yeah, the fire out there in California.
California?
I don't know why I cracked
California.
Out there in California, the fire, forest fire.
Right.
They said it was a white dude. Then he called himself and turned himself in. He started it.
He started the fire.
Yeah, he looked like. And I seen the picture. I'm like, man, you look like you started.
He looked like the type of dude that walk around with matches in his pocket and start fires, or a gas can.
Blowtorch.
Oh, blowtorch! Dang, set the whole forest on fire.
Yeah, he just looked like.
Why would
you
he?
Remember
did he say why?
No, he just did it. He's a pyro. I guess you would say.
Oh yeah, I got you. One of them.
Yeah, like he got charged for arson. So. Yeah. Big arson. But he put you in mind of a dude from I want to say his name was Simon, but I don't think it's Simon from Grand Theft Auto.
Simon.
Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm trying to think of his name. The dude, bald head. I know the dude that played the voice name was Simon on Walking Dead. But I'm trying to think of the dude.
What did he do?
But what?
On the game, what does he do?
He was Mike's friend.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't remember that.
You remember Grand Theft Auto? Did you play Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, but I haven't played the story in so long. I couldn't.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't remember none of his friends.
Yeah. You remember Frank, though?
The black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only reason I remember that, because...
Black dude?
Nah, because when my nephews came into town, they wanted to play Grand Theft Auto. They never played, like, the game seriously, though, because they're young. So they just...
don't need to play
They don't need to be playing it. But, you know, kids are kids. You know what I'm saying? And somebody got it in the neighborhood, so they all play it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. What can you do? Especially when they live in a whole other state. I can't stop that. Right. But anyways, I told the mama.
So, you know what I say? If it was them, your sisters.
So
you did your part.
Hands washed. So, what else was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So they was like, can we play Franklin? Do you have Franklin? And I was like, what are y'all talking about?
That's what they call it?
That's what they call it. You got Franklin, Uncle Kyle? We can play Franklin? I'm like, what is you talking about? What's Franklin? Franklin.
I guarantee you.
Stealing cars.
Hold on. I guarantee you, if you Google Franklin, you wouldn't have got Grand Theft Auto.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Probably would have.
When they asked it, I'm like,
my bet,
talking about that.
My bet would have been Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Oh, no. See, mine was Franklin the Turtle from Nickelodeon.
If you Google Franklin, you think Franklin the Turtle going to pop up?
It might.
Let's find out. Google it. So anyways, what did you ever say what happened with the fire? Oh, yeah, you see.
Yeah, they still burning it. I mean, they're still trying to pull it out.
Where were they at? In Southern California?
I think Southern, yeah. I seen it was one, they was showing it, one dude was trying to save his house with the water hose. I was like, that's not going to help. It's not enough water.
You just got to get out of there,
It's not enough water, bro.
You just got to get out of there. Get your important stuff and leave, man. You should have homeowners insurance for fires and all that.
Definitely living right there. Fires and earthquakes.
You should already know. So get your important stuff and leave. That's all you can do. Honestly, you should already be prepared to leave because this happens every year. You know when it's about to happen. You should already have your stuff packed. That's sad. I wouldn't even want to live out there in that situation. I feel sorry for them, man.
Yeah, I did.
Shouts out to them.
Still Frank.
Shouts out to all the people in California who got to deal with that, man. Speaking of California, there's a guy named Dwayne Johnson, not to be confused with The Rock, because I know that's where your mind went, because you like wrestling.
It didn't.
But anyways,
he's always going to be The Rock to me. So.
Who? The Rock?
Yeah.
It's always going to be The Rock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, this guy, Dwayne, just won a lawsuit against a really, really big company. He caught cancer using the Roundup? I want to say, yeah, he was a groundskeeper for a school out in San Francisco for a long time. And he had been using that Roundup.
The weed spray?
Yes, to maintain the lawn. I guess maybe the football field, wherever on the school campus. He'd been using it all this time.
Damn.
And he got cancer. And then his lawyers were able to prove that it came from a chemical inside the Roundup product. So guess how much this dude won from the company that owned it, that made it?
Oh, it's $1 million, I know that.
289 M's. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back who didn't hear me. $289 million.
All right, now.
But he's got cancer. Doctors...
He ain't going to be able to do all that.
Doctors...
He might.
The doctor said they don't... You know how they have their projections. They say he may not live past 2020. They don't expect him to live past 2020. But $289 million, and he's got 2 sons. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to be well taken care of for life.
At least the son.
And, maybe he'll do something with it, like, invest it, whatever, help, charity, whatever. I can't imagine what he would do with all that money. But at the end of the day, that's good that, he got it taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine?
Yeah.
All them years breathing that stuff in, man. You making a face like you was using it. Have you been using it? Because they say they got they right now they got hundreds.
Not that I know
of cases pending.
I ain't never used it. I'm old school, man. You used the fertilizer.
Well, you should have been using that.
I should have.
Hundreds more cases pending, man. So and the first case they gave the guy $289 million, man. They gonna mess around and go broke paying all these people. That's crazy, man. People catching cancer from using weed spray. Sorry for you.
You know how long that stuff? They must just change their ingredients.
Who?
Roundup.
Oh.
You know how many people use that?
Yeah, he been using it for decades.
You know what I'm saying? You know how long that been around?
Yeah. So
Damn.
That's why I just said hundreds more cases pending.
They about to lose a lot of money. How many people gonna be suing their ass?
Hundreds more right now. And then when this get out, you know what I'm saying, thanks to people like us, spreading the news, somebody's sitting there like, hold on, I used to use Roundup.
Hold on. Did they pull it off the shelves yet? Go give me a couple.
Right. I think it's still on shelves, folks, if you want to go ahead and play with your life real quick.
Damn.
I don't know if you're going to get $289 million, though.
I'm going to see that chemicals in Ray or something.
What? I didn't even write down what the chemical was. I should have. Let me see. Nope.
Damn. That 200.
89. That's almost 300. You might as well say 300 million.
Might as well.
When you round up, that's what the stuff was called, Roundup. May as well round up. 300 million. What would you do with $300 million? You wake up tomorrow morning, it's $300 million in your bank account. What's the first thing you do? First thing. Think about it. All right, go.
Get my credit right.
Okay. I like that.
First.
You know,
all them motherfuckers.
Because most people, believe it or not, would say fuck credit with $300 million. You don't need it.
Yeah.
That's what they would say.
Damn.
But I hear you.
I'm gonna try to find something to invest in, so I can double it my money.
Well, take your time with that. Don't just invest in the first thing.
Yeah, can't. Yeah.
Like
find something good. Like that look like it might be hitting.
Find you something good or something that's already working, because they got stuff out there that's already making money.
Yeah.
That you could invest in. So
you're right.
Or you could be the next big company. You find somebody out there who got an idea.
Yeah.
That could work too.
Exactly.
I hear you. Some people would say they go to Vegas. That's the first thing they do.
Damn.
You got more?
Might.
Uh-huh.
Might open up a shop.
High pitch? Might.
Open up a shop.
A barbershop?
Yeah.
Since you're a barber, you're already in the industry. You know the game pretty well.
Yeah.
I feel you. What kind?
But I know I'm buying U-Bar.
Oh, yeah? You like that place, huh?
I don't like it, but it make money.
Okay. Okay, you like money.
I like money.
There's the common denominator. I hear you, bro.
I ain't got none.
You got all of it.
Nah. If I didn't, that 289 million, shit, I wouldn't need it. If I had, man.
You smiling like you got that $289. You already ready for
good,
it.
Man. I might go find me some Roundup.
Shout out to Dwayne Johnson, man. I hope you can enjoy these last few years, man. Get that cancer. Shout out to them sons.
Did they say what kind?
I didn't see what kind it was.
Probably lung or something.
Probably so. Probably so.
That's fucked up, though.
Yeah, terrible.
I want to know how they found out that it was Roundup.
They just did an investigation. You know what I'm saying? When he got the cancer, they look into it, get them scientists looking into it, man. Find out what was the cause. Traced it back to a certain chemical, found that chemical in a product he had been using for decades. So they sued him.
Yeah.
It's sad because these companies make these products and they don't really fully test them. You know what I'm saying? They do the basics.
Or what they do is they come out with majority different versions of it. Start putting them versions out there, don't test them.
And then you got
chemicals.
Or
they'll change the ingredients over time and leave the same label.
It's ugly, man. It's ugly. It is ugly.
So, yeah.
Did you hear about Jalen Ramsey, Dante Fowler from the Jaguars? Switch it over to the NFL real quick for all our NFL listeners.
What happened this time?
Well, Jalen Ramsey is arguably, we're going to say arguably, just to be PC, politically correct, we're going to say arguably the best cornerback in the game right now. I see JT drinking his water, so he definitely has an argument against that. But he plays for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and apparently over the weekend, Shout out to Nate, you know what I'm saying, my cousin.
Fan I know.
He's a real Jaguars fan. Over the weekend, one of the other players, well, not over the weekend, last week, Friday, one of the players, Dante Fowler, who had been on the injury reserve list forever, but one of their big draft picks a few years ago, he got into a fight at practice. And one of the reporters that were there recorded the video and put it on Twitter and kind of talked about it in a way that kind of offended Jalen Ramsey. So Jalen Ramsey fired back at him on Twitter. Team didn't like it. They suspended him.
The team didn't like it?
Team didn't like it. Behavior unbecoming of a Jaguar. And I don't feel like what he said was that bad, but I need to know what he said. I don't pay him either. You know what I'm saying? So I can't determine. He said something about I'm gonna paraphrase here because I don't really remember exactly word for word, of course. But it was along the lines of, you know, what talking to the reporter. You know what I'm saying? What y'all see out there ain't for y'all. That's for us. You know what I'm saying? Basically keep your mouth shut. Why you all on Twitter talking about stuff that don't concern you? Basically. But
yes.
but the way he said it was kind of aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Disrespectful. And you know they don't like it for their players to talk about the refs in the media and all that like that.
On some T.O. disrespectful?
No cuss words or anything like that. No calling them out of name. None of that. Jalen Ramsey said he was just taking up for his teammate because he didn't like the light that the reporter was painting Dante Fowler and making Dante Fowler look like he's just a hooligan. You know, he just here to start trouble. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look good.
I'm surprised they spent him.
Spending him for a preseason game. Get that. Not even a real game. The next preseason game.
That ain't gonna hurt him.
That ain't gonna hurt him.
He probably was gonna play goddamn one down there.
Exactly. That's what I'm finna say. I almost feel like it's just a publicity thing for the Jaguars are doing just to say, hey, we did something. We suspended him. Because that ain't no real suspension. You suspended him for a game he's not even gonna play in anyways. Because if you know anything about the NFL, you know the best players don't play much during preseason.
Yeah.
Speaking of preseason, another game up in, I don't know where they played at, but it was the Giants versus the Browns. Yeah. Baker Mayfield scored his first touchdown, threw the ball. For those of y'all who don't know, Baker is the top draft pick in the NFL draft this season. Threw the ball, first touchdown of his NFL career, throws the ball into the audience. Why? I don't know. I don't get that. You know, it's your first touchdown. Seemed like you would keep it. I don't know. I thought, I could be wrong. But apparently the fan who caught it was a Giants fan since they were in New York. Takes the ball, throws it back on the field.
I won't blame him.
Right. That's what you want from your fans.
Yeah.
That's what you want from your fans. So shout out to him, man.
I probably would definitely did it. Probably would throw it right back to him.
Right. I think that's what he was trying to do, but he had already kind of jogged away. But he was throwing it in that direction. He didn't have that kind of arm.
I would.
You would have, though.
I would have.
I feel you. You got a hot take for us this week?
Since we're on football subject.
Okay.
Donald Trump talking about our football.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
Hey, fuck Donald Trump. But, you know, he always twittering.
Always.
Mr. Twitter Fingers himself. Mm-hmm. Him and McMill be hanging out. He's twittering about
stupid.
What'd I do? What'd I say? Just saying. I'm keeping it real. But anyway.
So hold on. They be hanging out, just tweeting, talking trash, tweeting her. They ain't gonna say it in nobody's face.
Hey, Mick, did you see what I just tweeted about the football players?
Okay.
But anyway, he's up there talking about how they protesting for these to the national anthem, and they don't know what they're protesting for. Mm-hmm. But my key is, I mean, obviously they know what they're protesting for. They're not dumb,
right?
Like you. But anyway, right. It kind of, I don't know. I think they're taking it, not the players, but the media, the country taking it too far. What, man?
I'm sorry, man. I can't.
Twitter fingers?
Yeah. All right, my bad, man.
You got a picture now, huh?
Yeah, man. You know what? You know what just happened? What? I started hearing Drake say, "Twitter fingers turn to trigger, or trigger fingers turn to Twitter." I heard the song and I bust out laughing. All right, my bad. Go.
Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers.
Yeah. Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
Go.
That's it.
All right.
But anyway, I just think they just taking it too damn far, man. They already get suspended or whatever the case, or fined for protesting.
And I noticed a few players been protesting in the preseason.
Yeah, they still kneeling. That was the whole comment came from the Thursday night games, the Dolphins and the Eagles. Mm-hmm. They had a couple of players protest. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Kenny Stills.
Yeah, he was one of the bigger ones. Yeah, but it's like, okay, let them be them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They standing up for what they feel is right.
Right.
But don't say nothing when other people stand up for what they feel is right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got gay people that stand up for what they feel like is right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got people standing up for people killing dogs. I mean, y'all don't say nothing about that, but when it's us doing, or when we're doing it at our job, pretty much, where they make their money at, and you feel like it's disrespecting the flag, which is the flag or the national anthem ain't got nothing to do with what they're protesting for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all make a big deal about
it. Yeah. And it boils Donald Trump's blood every time he see one of those brothers take a knee on that field. It boils his blood. And it's not because of what he's saying. It's for something completely different. Him, Jerry Jones, and the like, all of them, they pretty much the same mindset that, you know, they don't want these brothers standing up for themselves or you know, trying to bring awareness to an issue on their time. They feel like it's my time, my game, my house, my ball. If you're not going to play the game the way I wanted you to play it, you can't play with my ball. Basically, back to that schoolyard bullshit that one little kid who had the ball, but he want to make the rules because it's his ball. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking about everybody who's playing, let's make it fair for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we can all have fun. So it's, you know, it's ugly, and it's definitely out of hand. How they have reacted to this whole kneeling thing, man. But I would say that I like what Arthur Blank, the owner of the Atlanta Falcons, since I'm a fan of the Falcons, I wanted to see what he felt, how his views were. And he, you know, the way he broke it down, you know, he basically is one of the few owners that aren't afraid to say that they understand what's being protested. Because a lot of them got so much hate in their heart, they won't even admit that they understand. Because I feel like all of them smart enough to understand that we're not saying fuck America. We're not saying fuck the troops. We're not saying none of that.
This is America.
He's sick. Little childish Gambino, huh? But yeah, man, I'd be glad when, you know, hopefully one day all of this can come to a halt, because that's the whole purpose of it, man, to try to bring unity, man, try to, you know, get everybody treated fairly. Yeah. And that's all these people want, is just to be treated fairly. You know, and I don't see what the big deal is, man. I don't know. I guess if I was in power, I guess I wouldn't want.
And then they gotta understand too, man. This ain't. I don't want to say it like this to make it sound racist, man, but it might come off like that. But this ain't the Major League Baseball.
Right.
This is the NFL, and your majority of the players that are in the NFL are black.
That's a big thing.
97% of them is African American.
So you would think that there would be better public relations, considering the fact that all of the workhorses are the color. Yeah. So hey, it is what it is.
We need to get our shit together.
Yeah.
We need to get Trump out. But hey, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother podcast.
Whole nother podcast, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's in a whole nother section, in the politics section.
But yeah, since we're on NFL, man, what you think about preseason so far?
It's pretty good, man. Pretty interesting.
Got any teams you like so far?
Not really. I'm still gonna be a Falcons fan. I don't really.
I'm gonna be a Falcons fan until Julio leaves.
Yeah, I don't like.
That's my home team.
Hitting. I mean, not the hitting.
The
flags. Yeah, there's too many flags.
Yeah.
But
no hitting rule, man.
I'm giving some time, because they say they're gonna make the changes that they need to make.
Yeah.
After they want to, basically they doing all this now to see what works and what don't work, and then they're gonna adjust. So hopefully, it don't be this bad during the regular season.
Yeah. But hopefully, but yeah, I mean, I didn't catch a lot of games, but it's a good couple of games. I'm ready to see how the regular season go.
Yeah.
And if, you know, actually see full starters, a couple of rookies I want to see. Jackson, I doubt I'll see him in regular season though, out there in Baltimore. But he's looking good right now in preseason.
Yeah.
I need to try to catch Houston. I want to see what Houston gonna look like too.
Yeah, I felt like I was watching them the other day. I don't remember.
I want to see what how a healthy J.J. Watts with a healthy Honey Badger back there.
That's gonna be a whole whole different movie.
And I want to see what's the quarterback name?
Sean Watson.
Yeah, Watson. We'll see how he gonna come
That's
off.
who Carl got.
Off the knee injury, which is not a bad pickup on fantasy.
At all. Shout out to everybody who on the fantasy football.
Yeah,
I love it.
I definitely will get his receiver. Hint, hint.
Hopkins. Man, speaking of Hopkins.
Actually, I would take up the second receiver because second had a better year than Hopkins did.
Who, Fuller? The blonde hair?
Yeah, he had more touchdowns. I should say that.
Speaking of Hopkins, man.
Hopkins good, though.
He pretty much got played in the limelight last week. Did you see that?
Nah.
With Iggy Azalea?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's going on with her? She got a black card now?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. I never really.
I'm tired of seeing her twerk.
I know. Well.
like every time now, it's like all of a sudden now, you got a little butt implant. Now you twerking.
Who knows what's going on?
Anyway,
I never really followed her, so I can't really say much about her because I know she broke up with Nick Young, and then people are saying I've heard people say, I don't know if this is true.
It's all Russell fault.
But I've heard that her personality kind of changed when she broke up with Nick Young. Like she turned into a different person.
Okay.
Sometimes that happens, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Women are in relationships, they become a certain person while they're in that relationship, but it really ain't who they are, or maybe it is who they are, but then they break up, and then it's just a complete 180. They turn into somebody else because of maybe the relationship ended bad or whatever. Nick Young seems to think that she's trying to, I guess, make him feel away because he broke her heart. Okay. But she's kind of a savage now. What she did to DeAndre Hopkins, a fan asked him, were they dating? And he told the fan that they were indeed dating, and that was his girlfriend. And then the next day, she came on Twitter and told the world that she was single. Completely making DeAndre Hopkins look like an idiot. Okay. That's fucked up.
That nigga...
it's like, you kind of played yourself.
He look like he can kind of good.
Yeah, I know. Like
so she better watch her goddamn back. Fuck that.
Right, you sick.
Oh, we seen him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh man. He definitely do look like the type. We don't want to put that out there in the atmosphere, but he don't look like the type to take disappointment well. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And that was kind of. I ain't gonna say it was fucked up because I don't know what happened behind the scenes.
Yeah, whatever the situation may be.
Could be, but. That was just kind of crazy. I thought that was crazy. You got anything else you want to, before we get on to this idiot?
I want to see what this idiot of the week going to be like today.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to be hilarious.
Oh, it is, brother. It is. Very interesting story today for that.
Ain't nobody breaking in the house.
Of the week. Huh?
We ain't got nobody breaking in no house again, dude.
Let me think. No.
We do got some, like, niggas still.
No, the burglaries have slowed down.
Okay.
But
until Christmas, right?
But even though the burglaries have slowed down, I tell you what has picked up, and that is drug dealers and becoming legal driving citizens. It's very common that a lot of drug dealers don't have their license. Have you ever noticed that? I've met a lot of drug dealers, like weed specifically,
like ID license,
like an actual driver's license, like they're not licensed drivers.
Oh,
like they never took the driving test.
I can believe that.
Well, me personally, I've experienced a lot of drug dealers who didn't have a license. And so I just thought that was pretty funny how that kind of goes hand in hand. But there's a 22-year-old up in Maryland from
Say no more.
Glen Burnie, Maryland.
Say no more.
Decided to go ahead and become legal. 22 years old. Kind of late, but hey, better late than never, they say. He decided to go ahead and get his license. You know what I'm saying? He hadn't had his license. Hadn't taken the test. Had been driving around illegal pretty much all of his driving career. So he finally decided to go ahead and get his license. Went on up to the DMV on a hot day and decided to take the driving test at the DMV, which, like most of us do. I think everybody who's got their license took the test at the DMV, so nothing strange there. Yeah. Only to his surprise, one of the security guards that worked in the DMV just happened to smell something that he had in the car. Turns out that smell came from a bag that he had in the trunk, which turned out to be a pound of marijuana. So You have a 22-year-old guy who decided to take his driver's test with a pound of marijuana in the trunk of the car that he's going to take the test in.
Mm.
Security guard immediately calls the authorities. Police come on through. They search the vehicle. And they also find a loaded handgun with not a regular clip, but the extended 30-round clip. Loaded. You know what I'm saying? Also, they found upwards of $15,000 in cash. All in the same car that he had been planning to take his driver test in. Can you say idiot?
Use your mama car.
I don't know who car it was.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, you saying
5 to 10, that's his car.
Right. He just came from one drug deal.
You know,
he just re-up.
It's his car, but that's his drug car.
You know what I'm saying? Just re-up.
But you should have just used your mama car.
Yeah. See, what his problem was?
Or just not take the shit with you.
I'm going to tell you what his problem was. He was trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Make a delivery.
Yeah.
And get your license.
See, he went and he tried to re-up. He re-up early in the morning, which was cool. Okay, get out there. Get your re-up. But go home first. Drop everything off.
Drop it off.
This motherfucker decided to, hey, I'm out here already.
He said, let me get my re-up before the line got long.
Let me go ahead and hit the DMV. I'm out. Let me see. It's still early. I'm out here. Let me go ahead and get my license real quick.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that you're driving around with no license
already,
with a pound of weed and a loaded gun in the car.
He had to have an excuse. It ain't mine.
Well, I guess
it ain't mine.
I guess he, probably told him something. When he got down to the station, who knows? He got arrested. Who knows what he told him? But he bonded out on $7,500 bond. So he's awaiting.
Ain't too bad.
Ain't too bad. He's awaiting it, but it's stupid, idiotic, to say the least.
Hell of idiotic. Probably got more here though.
More what?
Bill would be a lot more.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. But have you ever heard of Glen Burnie, Maryland? Whoever out there from Glen Burnie, Maryland, man, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all do some stupid shit. What his name is? Reginald Wooding. Shouts out to you. If you know him.
Hold on. Let me wrap my head around this shit.
Go ahead, wrap it around now.
This man went to go get his license.
Right.
Without a license.
Without a license. In a car.
With a car with a legal substance.
Yes, a pound of it.
And a Thule with a stendo.
With an extendo. Fully loaded.
Fully loaded.
And not only fully loaded, but it's the extended clip. What you doing? And $15,000 in cash. So apparently you tried to get 2 of them things, but he only brought you 1.
Are you 22?
22 years old, man.
He gonna do some time.
He might. Shouts out to him.
A little bit. Might not be much, but a little.
That was very interesting, man. I mean, that's a lot of charges, man, because you got the gun, and then the gun is loaded, and then you got the extended clip. That's 3 charges right there. Then you got the weed. It's a pound of it. You done, bro.
What kind of gun he was?
9mm Glock. Ugly, ain't it?
With the extendo.
With the extendo. I thought we only heard about those in rap songs. I'm going to tell you a really good show on right now that you and everybody listening should watch. Snowfall.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
I'm addicted,
what you
man.
telling me?
Probably was, but I'm addicted.
Yeah, I heard. I'm going to wait till the season so I can watch all shit on.
I hear you. Because it's so
I heard it was. I think somebody else was telling me that at work.
So shout out to Snowfall, man. Whoever behind that show. I like old boy John Singleton. I've always liked his movies. Baby Boy, Boys in the Hood. Makes some great movies. He's produced on that show. Yeah. So you know it's good.
Yeah. So
straight Southern Cali, man. If you're from Southern Cali, you're going to love it. If you're a fan of 80s culture, you're going to love it. If you're a fan of urban, dope dealers type of cinema or shows, you're going to love it. And great actors.
They walk around looking like poop putts.
I don't know what that is. Well, they did until they got in that dope game.
Poop putt.
You got anything else for the people?
Nah.
What you got for them?
Man.
Okay, well, we got a pre-roll today.
We got a pre-roll?
Yeah.
Pre-roll.
Shouts out to everybody over there at Bill's Car Wash and Liquor. One side car wash, one side liquor. One-stop shop if you want to get your car washed or get your drink on. Head on down to Bill's Car Wash and Liquor.
Where's Bill's Car Wash and Liquor at?
I'm glad you asked. Right off of Neverywhere and Jupiter Avenue.
You ain't shit.
This has been another episode of the More Life Podcast. I'm your host with the most. I've been sitting away from the camera, but who cares? Thank you for listening. If you're at the end of the episode, shouts out to you. All the listeners and the viewers on YouTube. JT, to my right. Got
Don't
anything?
forget to comment, like, and share on Facebook, Instagram,
Whoops, my bad.
Apple Podcasts,
Subscribe.
and Podbean. Go subscribe, share.
Sound like a robot.
A shout out to Brooke Diesel,
subscribe.
the 6th grade offensive line.
All right, I see you. Little basketball
and
shot.
defensive lineman.
Who's that now?
Brooke, we call her the line, Brooke Diesel.
Oh, okay, Pebblebrook.
Yeah.
Who you coaching again?
6th grade.
Shouts out to the
middle
6th
school.
grade team at Pebblebrook Middle School, man. Coach JT.
Y'all come check us out this weekend.
Where y'all playing at?
We playing at Pebblebrook High School, Wheeler.
At Wheeler?
No, Pebblebrook. We playing at
against
Pebblebrook.
Wheeler.
Playing against Wheeler.
And you coach who?
6th grade.
6th grade. 6th grade team.
Yeah. That's about it, man.
That's about it?
Yeah.
All right, well, sorry, we don't have any exit music. So
Nah. But,
we are just going to...
Boing, chicka, boing, boing.
It is.
Boing, boing.
Same next time. We'll see you next time. Episode number 17. Maybe we'll have a guest. Maybe we won't. Anyways, more life, baby. Peace. We out of here.